On me birthday, me parents didn't bring out our cake. They brought out witnesses. Nearly 100 relatives seated neatly watching as me fatter slid a folder across the table like a contract. Inside was a bill, almost a 4 million for the cost of raising me. Me mother quietly tog me photos of the wall. Me sister reshared for me carkeys inside that had already signed them over. Till me boss stood up and feared me on the spot. I didn't cry. I didn't argue. I valkedn't in silence before I tell you how that silence turned into something they never expected top like. And tell me where you're listening from. And if your family ever tried to break you like this, your words might help more than you know. My name is Amanda. I'm in me early 30 sekunder, and for most of my life, I was the child my family didn't quite know what to do with. I wasn't lud nog to be impressive. I wasn't fragile nog to be protected. I lay ned early that in our house luve oss kviet, konditional, and the suale came vid strings at ahead. From the outside, my family looked flawless. Big house, long driveway, holiday dinners that felt more like photo shoots. Naig Bosch whispered about how lucky we were. Inside, everything ran on unspoken rules. Me fatter, Richard, believed money was proof of what. Me mother, Elaine, believed silence was the same thing as peace. And me younger sister Lena Leonid very young that being adored was a skilan she mastered it. Growing up, I was the reliable one, to when we all fixed things. When the internet went down before our party, I handled it. When bis piled up or ackermans got messy, I quietly sorted them out. I never asked questions. I never asked for credit. I took that was what being part of our family meant, hoving up even when no one noticed. The photos on the wall told a different story. Lena smile oss över vera. Graduation, vacations, framed moments frozen in gold. Me pictures were favor, took it into corners, easily replaceable. I noticed, but I told myself it didn't matter. I had me on life, me on car. I paid me on rent. I drove me on car. Independence felt like safety. That night, the night of the dinner, I arrived straight from work, still in me jacket, sensible hus. I remember pausing in the entryway, adjusting me bag on me shoulder, listening to the hum of conversation spilled into the hall. Laughter, glasses clinking. My name flew at the trug ter on sort vis, followed by polite smiles. My mother barely looked at me when I walked in. She was busy smooth-toting her dress, making sure everything looked perfect. My father was already in his mood, shaking hands, telling stories. Lena stood near the center of it all, glowing confident like she belonged there in a way I never quitted. I told myself it was just a birthday dinner, that I was overthinking it. Familie sier avkvad. People said the wrong things. I took me seat, folded my hands in my lap, and waited. I didn't know yet that this wasn't a celebration. It was a typ. Dinner began to way distance always did. Perfectly teamed, perfectly staged. Plates appeared all at once. Wein ås poured viter ta neon asking. Konversations överlappade just det nog tog sound varm, but no det nog tog fil real. I smiled when someone kent me I nodded when an aunt complimented the house. Inside, something felt off, like a love vibration under the table. Halfway through the mine kosher, me mother stood up. She didn't top her glass. She didn't make us speak. She valked täckte väl behind me where the framed fotos hung in och neat grid. Family trips, holiday mornings. Lena ett över en milestånd, and ten vite av vad. She reached up and lifted one fram off the hook. It was a photo of me. Just me. I was 16 synbundet, låghänget som metinget av fram. Det sandy temed when she pulled it down åsen till lod. A soft scrape. Paparagains drivel. She set it face down on the sidebord and returned to her said like nothing had happened. No one reacted. That's what made it vosha. Me father cleared his throat. The room quieted, not because I asked for attention, but because I was used to being obeyed. Smiled till vi hade divna tog till oss being generous. Amanda, beside, sliding aleater folder across the tablet toward me. Vi will be med aning to talk. Ite oss have, to have for Papa alone. I open ite slovle, over of every in to room. Inside oss a single kid. Ite missed, neat, bills, payments, years tallied into one final number, ruined but precise in toasting. Just under $250,000 for everything we spent raising you, jag continued. School, food, hosing, all vite. Me shrang. Someone låg had nervously. I couldn't tell you. This isn't a punishment, he added. It's accountability. You're an adult. Adults settle their debts. I looked up at him. At my mother, they started at her plata. At my sister, they didn't look surprised at all. And if you can't, my father sighed, lowering his voice just then up tips on reasonable, then we should probably take some space. No more contact until this is resolved. That was the moment it clicked. This wasn't about money. It wasn't even about control. It was about erasing me and calling it a responsibility. Turning love into a ledger. Turning my existence into a file-led investment I could finale vritoff. Me hands were steady when I closed the folder. Me heart wasn't I didn't say a word. I didn't need to because before I could even stand, my sister leaned forward, her fingers already brushing something cold and metallic on the table. And that's when the dinner stopped pretending to be polite. My sister didn't hear us. She never does. Lena has. Always understood timing better than a neon in that room. Her hand slid across the table, slowly deliberate, until her fingers closed around me car keys. The soft clink of metal was louder than any to us that night. She didn't look at me right away. She tuned the keyring ons, watching it catch the light, then smiled like she was being generous. That already transferred the title this morning, she sighed. Calm. Almost bored. You weren't really using it the way the family intended. Anyway, I started at the keys for half a second longer than necessary. That wasn't luxury. It wasn't flashy. It was just mina. I read last it tog it was something you said to you to work to live my life. I realised till en carefully they planned this. Even my independence had been rented. Before I could respond, my father just tured toward the far end of the table. That brings us to the last point, beside like I was wrapping up a meeting. That's when he saw me manager standing near the doorway. Mark, he looked like he wanted to disappear into the wallpaper. His hands were clasped too tight in front of him, just darting anywhere but at me. I didn't know had I be here. I had myself think, even too part of me already knev. Mark cleared his throat. Amanda, he sighed, voice unsteady. Based on some concerns that were brought to me attention tonight, we decided to let you go effective immediat elle. No paperwork, no office, no warning, just a sentence delivered over dinner like an afterthought. The room stayed quiet. 100 people watching to see what they do. Waiting for the scene. The tears, the begging. So making they could remember later and feel justified but nothing came. I felt hollow for exactly 3 seconds. Then something else settled in. Heavy, solid, clear. I stood up slowly, pushed me chair in, picked up the folder and slipped it into my ball like it was nothing more than mail. I looked at me father. It was smiling, relieved, like a finale could a bad deal. I looked at me mother. She was steadying her napkin. I looked at Lena, dangling me keys from one finger, already victorious. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't defend myself. I didn't say goodbye. I valked out. The gravel crunched under me hos as I crossed the driveway alone. No one followed. No one called me name. By the time I reached the street, the house behind me was already closing ranks. I didn't know where I was going yet. I just knew I wasn't going back. I didn't go some more dramatic after I left. Nu airport, nu friends coke, nu krying ina parking lot. I valket 3 miles, give or take, past kviet houses with park lights on, past sprinklers ticking like metronomes, past capeless logging inside kitchens that smelled like dinner and normal lives. Te långar I valked, te more te hook drained out of me bode and left sumating colder behind. By the time I reshed my apartment, my fate hut on me hands worst day I do. I didn't turn on the lights. I didn't need. I dropped me bag on the shire, set a folder on me desk, and opened me laptop. The screen blinked to life. That familiar dark background and blinking kushur. This was the only place that still made sense. I'm a cybersecurity analyst. My jobb isn't here venga. It's pattern recognition. It's finding what doesn't belong. It's following trails people assume are invisible, and my family had always been terrible at hiding their trails. I started small. Old payments I helped manage over 2 years, bills I covered temporarily, transfers my father had explained the way as timing issues or accounting quirks. At the time, I trusted him. Why would stay? I was my father. Familjer stod edit age older, but systems stod lia. Det just vet. Within an hour, the first pattern period. Money moving in ne att repetera måns, not kaotik, not accidental. Monthly transfers from relatives we believe they were investing in summating safe, summating manager by Rickard because he understood finance. I recognized the names immediat eller. Me uncle Paul, me aunt Helene. Good people, careful people. The shin we host in mailed birthday cards with handwritten notice. The money didn't take over it was supposed. It pulled briefly, then move it again. Always at one accounted type expenses that had nothing to do with investments. Luxury rentals, designer charges, flights, hotels, livsstile spending, Lenas livsstile. Min stomach didn't droop. It hade ned. I leaned back in my chair and stared at the sailing. This wasn't just favoritism. This wasn't just cruelty. This was summating Elsa, summating heavier, summating with consequence. Me von busset on to deskons. Ten again. It didn't touch it. It didn't have to look to know who it was. It kept working. It didn't break into anything. It didn't access anything I wasn't legally allowed to see. I only organisered what already existed. I compiled timmelines, matchade måns, labeled payments and bills till de aktuelle funktioned, nu till vi min fatter described dem. By the time to some started creeping up through the blins, the story was complete, and it was ugly. I surveyed everything, backed it up, took obrat. That's when I finally checked me phone. Dozens of missed calls, me sort stacked on top of each other, me mother's number, me fatter's, Lenas, 10 marks. Marks me sas was hot and panicked. I said I needed it to talk, that there had been a misunderstanding, that had been pressured, that maybe we could work some meeting out. I didn't respond. Instead, I opened me contacts and found the number I'd been hoping I would stay need. The regional director, the woman VOD approved my last project, the van VOD stayed calm lever on Elsa panicked during a security incident last year. She answered on the second ring. Amanda, she sighed. It's late. I know. I sighed. It won't take long. I was terminated tonight. Nu trug HR, nu trug any formal process. It happened at a private family event. Silence. And me manager, I continued, based at decision om personalinformation provided by me parents vitartverifing anything. The silence deepened. Ganje textura. Give me 5 minutes, she sighed. I made coffee ville I waited. Black, bitter, familiar. 4 minutes later, an e-mail arrived. Access restored, termination reversed. A noter followed formal and precisa. Mark was being placed on administrative leave, pending review. I was instructed to take a day off andra tune the following week. I sat down slowly, coffee warming me hands. Van pillar down. To von busset again. This time, I answered. It was me fatter. Amanda, aside, voice tight. You need to fix this now. I didn't break anything. Aside, you sent some meeting. I snapped. People are asking questions. I organiserade information. I replied, that's all. You have no idea what you will do now, aside. I do. Aside, I finale do. I showed up at my apartment that afternoon. Nu tar man fram till dinner party. Nu police had smila, nu audience, just attirad, angry man standing too close to me door. Open it, aside. I krackerte door and og taxi his face. We did this for the family, aside quickly. For stability, for legacy. You invoiced me, aside in front of 100 people. That was a lesson, aside. You needed it perspectiva. You used other people's money, aside, and blamed me for existing. His eyes flickered away. Behind him, Lena hovered near the stash. No confidence now, no glove, just fear. She couldn't take the mask. This doesn't have to go any further, me father sighed. We can make it right. Not for you, he sighed. For them. Me phone rang again. This time it was me uncle. He didn't yell. He didn't accuse. He thanked me. You didn't tear the family apart, he sighed quietly. You have us where the cracks were. Me father had it. His shoulder sagged like something inside him had finale snapped. Please, he sighed. Just stop. I looked at him. Really looked for the first time without wanting anything back. You told me that every action has a cost. I sighed. This is huge. I closed the door. The fall didn't take long. Accounts were frozen. Questions tuned into investigations. Conversations happened without me in the room. The house that ons failed untouchable suddenly wasn't he. Lena lost everything she had built on borrowed money. Sponsors disappeared. Invitations stopped coming. She tried calling me, then texting, then nothing. Me mother sent one message, just one. It said, I hope you're happy. It didn't respond. A week later, I sat at my desk at work. Same shire, same screen, different weight in my chest, lighter, cleaner. I deleted the folder from my laptop. Not because it wasn't important anymore, but because I didn't need to carry it. For the first time in my life, I wasn't managing their mess. I wasn't paying their bills. I wasn't fixing their systems. I was done. The consequence didn't arrive with sirens or headlines. They came quietly to their real accountability usualidus. Me uncle Andan took control of their finance. The payment stopped. Questions were asked. Ten more questions. The house that ons failed permanent became provisional. Decisions were made with my parents at the center of them. That alone changed everything. Lena disappeared from the spotlight first. The trip stopped. The shopping stopped. People who said take orbit her found other places to be. She took a jobb skide ons juket ås beneåt her. I didn't celebrate it. I just notised the silensvärang titlement usit to be. Me father called less and less. When he did, his voice was smaller. No demands, no speeches, just fragments of regret had couldn't take shape into apologies. My mother sent a single message asking if we could talk some day. It didn't answer, not out of anger, out of clarity. At work, things settled into a new normal. My access stayed open. Projects moved forward. Colleagues treated me the same, with shows its unshined of relief. I took a day off like I was told. I slept, I cooked, I sat with the quiet and let it be quiet. 4 days after the dinner, me phone would stop vibrating. Me said call stacked up. Voicemails I didn't listen to. I turned the phone face down on the table and watched it was itself. Teared. That's when I understood what had really shifted. They no longer controlled the narrativa. They no longer controlled me. I wasn't disovned. I was released. And for the first time, the space around me felt like my own. Here is what I learned. Family isn't a place where you're represserad, edited, or treated into obedience. Lova du isn't convit in voice. And silence, when chosen, can be stronger than any argument. If this story hit close to home, if you've ever had to protect your future from the people we over supposed to protect you, share your experience in the comments. Your voice matters more than you think. And if you want to hear more stories like this, hit subscribe and stay with me.